MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford.
Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the New York Jets
and their inner city rivals, the New York Giants. It's the battle for New York, or New Jersey for that matter. The Giants and Jets are underway.
From his end zone, here's Gary Brightwell. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Jones looking to throw it on the first play.
They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down.
Well, this defense certainly knows they're going to have their hands full trying to slow down this passing game. Here's an example on the very first play from scrimmage. I think we'll see some different looks, maybe some pressure from different places, but it didn't work there, and it's a quick first down.
Rolling to his left. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Throwing Jones. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down.
Well, he was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Now Jones. This ball complete to the tight end, Sweeney. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Sliding out of the pocket. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that falls incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley.
And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll go to Barkley again. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The Giants go on 4th but come up empty. Drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
Now Hall to start the drive. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Wide left.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke.
And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Barkley, inside handoff. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked off by Bobby McCain. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Barkley.
He tried to break that plane, but couldn't get there, and that's going to leave him now at 3rd and goal.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Here's a sneak with Jones. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Daniel Jones scoring on the sneak from a yard out.
And the Giants go up by 2 touchdowns.
Gano the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Gano out to kick this one away.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing is Rodgers.
He completes that to Garrett Wilson.
That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
On first down, Rodgers. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Here's Rodgers to throw. Open man here is Conklin. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll run with Hall. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 8. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And the way in, touchdown, New York. Tyler Conklin, 39 yards. And the Jets have cut it back within a score.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And Saquon going to have a Giants first down as he's got it up to the 28-yard line. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out. But his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's Jones on 3rd and 2. Flush to his right. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And it's scooped up. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Still going inside the 20.
And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that in a great play for that defensive unit. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Oh, he's going to look downfield for Barkley.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Jets offense ready to go in this battle of New York.
This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half, because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. With a tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down.
On first down, right back to Hall.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Now a dump off here complete. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 3rd and 1.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Rodgers now on first down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game.
And the Jets have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Now Zuerlein on and the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive.
Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try and move that ball down the field for an answering score.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And he finds his man. That's Sweeney.
And he will have a Giants first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Back to throw again. He'll buy some time right. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, here we go.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Again, he'll drop to throw, escaping the pressure right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From the 40 now on second down. Jones. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
They'll look to throw again. His throw incomplete.
He'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. Just a crazy throw there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall.
And the Jets are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Dexter Lawrence that time in on the stop. From the 31, here's a 2nd down and 9.
Now it's Rodgers. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. First target, first catch, and a first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
The false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Now Rodgers. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
Finally held down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
But that was an interesting little chess match there because the offense went empty set. No running backs in the backfield, so they're trying to get people out into a route pretty quickly. But guess what? The defense sees that. They go ahead and move themselves into a blitzing situation and come right after the quarterback. They had more guys there than they could block.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Rodgers to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one. Not to have another turnover on his ledger.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw. Rodgers. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Go Cyclones! Go Cyclones!
Jones.
Rolling to his right.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the first down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
Well, how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
To throw is Jones.
Sliding out of the pocket. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
And the Giants are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there. But that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Here now, second and goal. Here's Jones.
Dancing to his left. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
This is a great decision right here. Out of the pocket to his left. And he knows if he waits too long, the defense is going to be all over it. So he makes a decision to go and wins the race to the pylon.
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
Jones.
Flushed out right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by DJ Reed.
Well, that decision to me was all about pulling up the chart. You know, that beautiful chart that tells you when to go for two, when to go for one. I do love it. It helps you with your decision-making during heated times. And just look at it right here in this point of the game. Go for two, try and make it a field goal difference.
But now just up one makes the rest of this fourth quarter a little more interesting.
Yeah, they followed the chart. They just didn't get the 2 points on the board, did they?
Nope.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Jets offense ready to go in this battle of New York. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Another run on second down, trying to cover up.
And not much room there, so get it up only to about the 21. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Rodgers directing traffic, going to change the play.
Now Rodgers on third down, eluding the pressure right.
That's pulled in by Wilson. He's across midfield. He's on his way. Garrett Wilson.